that was because my ex-manager at the time took everything away from me, so I had to start over. I didn't have no deal.
Took it out.
Easy. When you talk about manipulation and just being young, I moved here when I was 18, right? And I got a little deal for 50 here, and I got another deal for like another 50,000. So I got $100,000. That's a lot of money at the time for an 18-year-old kid, fresh out of high school. There's a guy I knew like he was like a brother to me. So when you say brother, when you say family, the last person I think that's gonna snake me is my brother. So really, it wasn't no paperwork, by the way. It was just he helped me get my Benz. He was the co-signer on my whip, right? He was the primary account holder on my American Express. He helped me open up my accounts at Wells Fargo. I didn't look at that as red flags at 18, but then when I started like asking him questions about the business and he wasn't really keeping it solid, I started thinking about the access he had to my personal life. So when I fired him, of course, the first thing he could do is falsely make a police report on my whip and say I stole it because his name's on it too. He could turn off my turn off my American Express card. His name's on it too. He's the primary. Or he can liquidate my account because his name's on it. I went through that from the month of March to May of 2009. I'm on Kiss Me Through the Phone at the time. So I'll be doing like Jay Leno, Jimmy Kimmel Live and all that shit, eating ramen noodles at the crib. Trying to figure out how to survive carless for 3 years. Wow. Like a lot of people didn't know at the time because I would struggle well. You feel me? I never let you see me sweat, but was really depressed, suffering from insomnia, drowning in liquor and women to kind of cope, you know what I'm saying, with that. And that shit took like 7 years to get out of. To be honest with you, like when I say out of it, go viral on Shade Room for the first time in 2016. And that led to a deal, to another deal, to another deal, to I've been on 5 worldwide tours in the last 6 years. Like everything different now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm back. But
He said I'm back.
But I mean, but owning my masters. I never did a pub deal. Every check, every advance comes straight to me, and then I pay the team. I pay my lawyer don't see shit until I pay her. My accountant don't see shit until I pay her. My manager don't see shit until I pay him. Everything come to me. You know what I'm saying? And when you are an artist, you don't really want to do all that, right? You just want to bask in your creativity. But doing that and trusting somebody got me
when
fucked.
You've been burnt,
Yeah, so it's like, nah, I'm the boss and I'm the leader. So I had to learn the business. I had to be this way.
Or you kind of glad you went through everything you went through?
Beautiful. I wouldn't change it. 7 years sound like a long time. That's 2,555 days, by the way, of suffering. But shit, like, easy now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm having fun again. And I'm not doing anything but being myself.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. And I'm can't no label stop me.
Freedom.
I'm free. And that's when you rich. Rich is not currency.
Riches in spirit.
Riches in spirit, riches in freedom, liberation, and doing what you love to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Today, after this, I get to do whatever I want to do today. If I want to just fly somewhere, I could skate. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom's straight if she need me. My daddy's straight if he need me. Like, that's what I do it for. It's never about me. Like, so I'm in a different space now, man, where I'm super grateful for all the struggles because through pain bursts beauty. You just got to look at it that way and get through it.
Yeah.
Right.
Would you say you make real R&B?
Yeah, for sure.
So what in like per your definition, what is real R&B?
Man, it's I was just talking to somebody about this the other day. I was in Houston for Tycoon with 50, right? And I was with Jazz Prince in the studio. I was playing some stuff for my album and RSVP. And music is a feeling, not a thought. I'm a church boy. Like, you have to really, really speak to the souls of women to be in the game this long. I know that because I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? You got to be transparent. You got to be vulnerable. You got to be masculine enough to say things that we talk about each other probably in the barbershop or at the bar, but we never want to tell our girl that because we feel like we weak if we express that. Nah, I'm emotional. I'm a Pisces. I'm sensitive. I'm not afraid to say those things that are deemed weak, but a woman really appreciates it. So I think as long as you're being honest and transparent, less auto-tune, more of your voice, that's real R&B. You know what? You know why the feeling of R&B is gone? It's not just hip-hop. It's that rappers are able to sing quote unquote.
That's what I was about to ask you.
Yeah.
That's what killed
We were
R&B.
just debating about that. Yeah.
Everybody trying to act like it's like this big mystery. Nah.
Cause I definitely feel like I can sing. Shit, who don't?
You know what I'm
With
saying?
the auto tune, man, it
Yeah.
don't sound
You
good.
make everybody sound.
Yeah, so you throw the auto tune in, it takes the feeling out of music.
But why on the flip do you think is, and we were debating before you came in, like, why do you think that R&B artists are becoming more like rappers? Like, they singing about street shit.
That's also easy. Because it depends on what you want. So me, I haven't been on the radio, y'all, a radio record, Sammie, since Kiss Me Through the Phone. That's 2009, 2010. It's 12 years ago. But I got over 200 some odd million streams in the last 6 years since I've entered the streaming world, right? So Sammie doesn't care about Billboard. I already got a #1. I already wrote one for Tank. I already got a top 3.
Yeah.
Sammie don't care about platinum and being gold. The music's free. You pay $9.99 every month to some digital streaming platform, right? And you get everybody's catalog. Why are we talking about first week numbers still? The music's free. If you got $10, you get everybody's shit, not just Sammie shit.
Right.
So I'm not on the dumb shit. I'm not on the chasing the numbers. I've already done all that.
So let me ask you this, because this is another discussion that we were having before you came. Because my point of view is, when you talk about niggas like the Chris Browns and the Trey Songz, and, you know, those type of niggas that really come from, like, the places that are really about that life,
Right.
you can't really call them an R&B nigga that's trying to act like a rapper, because they really are about that shit, and that's what they come from. So it's like they're really just
Being
singing
themselves, quote unquote.
about their real life. You see what I'm saying?
That ain't what you said, Jay. You said,
But
I
them
like
niggas-
all my R&B niggas to talk about that shit.
No,
That's
but what I'm
you
not.
said.
Yeah, I did. I definitely said that. But what I'm saying is, you can't
That's what she
call
said.
Chris Brown or Trey Songz
we
a
ain't do
singer
that.
nigga trying to act like a rap nigga when they really come from
we didn't
the
do that.
streets.
We didn't do that.
Yeah,
Not
I
for
think-
Chris and Trey. We
but-
saying for everybody
Yeah,
else.
what-
Every R&B nigga that ain't even known.
What
Just sing
happens?
about some
what
street
I
shit.
don't
happens?
think them niggas trying to act like. I wouldn't hear on y'all conversations. I don't think them niggas trying to act like rappers.
They not, because that's where they come
No,
from.
they
That's
being
just in
themselves.
them.
No, Chris can go
Yeah.
sing to women or slide on some street shit. We get that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying now, you hear more R&B that's geared towards street shit than you hear the shit that he's talking about. That's
Because
all I'm
again,
saying.
that's what I was saying. If you care about Billboard, if you care about being on top 10 on radio, right, then you have to create the same
Get in the
music
hot space, yeah.
that Future is doing, and
Yeah.
Thug and Gunna. Like
Yeah.
you still now it's a mind fuck though.
It's
again,
pop.
Yeah.
Cause what it is hip hop done turned pop.
It bled over.
Right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so
Right.
once hip hop turned popular
Exactly.
music overrules everything. Whatever's popular is what it is.
And hip hop is the #1 genre in the
That's
world.
what I'm saying. So,
if
shit,
you're
we trying to tap into that.
If you're an R&B singer, you're trying to get one slot
Mhm.
on Hot 107.9 and 94.5 and goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
You don't have to rappy singing
gotta
about
rap
some
singing.
street shit.
Yeah.
Now, if you care about that, you got to play that game. If you don't care about it, you know, then you do what I do and just cater to those
Sit
who
back and
really
whatever you
want.
get, you
Yeah,
get.
well, not just I'm gonna serve you real R&B. Because the thing about a trend is gone when the trend is gone, right?
Mhm.
But real music is timeless. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Right,
you
that's
can't
right.
say Sammie and a woman who's now 35 like me or a little older. She know what she was when she heard I Like It. She know what she was when she heard
Kiss Me
Crazy
Through the
Things
Phone.
and Kiss Me Through the Phone and Come
Yeah.
With Me and You Should Be My Girl. Like Hardball, they know. You know what I'm saying? That's nostalgia. That's everlasting, timeless music. So why would I deviate from that in my adulthood? If I know that now at 25 to 35, I can create such a catalog. That means at 60, I'm still here if I want to be grown and sexy and performing and charging whatever I want to charge for tours.
Right.
So it's just about a preference. If you care about chasing mainstream, then you're going to sing rap and turn on the auto-tune and fit in with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to be everlasting, then you're going to give people that's going to impact the souls. And once you get that soul, man, you got them forever.
A raw voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, you know, and it's so many layers to it. Executives sign the bullshit now. You know, I used to go through artist development before they put me out. When they signed me in Apollo, they didn't just throw me out to the world. You know what I'm saying? They made sure I knew how to speak. I knew how to enunciate. I knew how to swerve a question that would cause some controversy if I answered incorrectly. They made me do conditioning and sing to a Boys to Men album straight to make sure I don't get winded on. Nah, these days, if you got 300 hits on this and 2 million views on this and 5
ready.
million
You know the
views,
way.
you a star.
Yeah,
You
you
on
know
tour
the way.
next week.
Yeah.
We put
Yeah.
you on
You know
tour
the way.
next week.
You can tell us what to do.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
a different time. You know,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's so easy now. It's the easiest time to get a deal. It's the easiest time to have a hot summer. everybody got an iPhone, right?
Mhm.
That's your television.
You just gotta connect.
That's
you
it.
Connect, it's over.
That's
Once
it.
you connect.
So the game changed, you know.
Mm.
But I'm all for the changes because I'm not a dinosaur. I'm not fighting the
Right.
evolution. You either evolve or you evaporate.